What was the first key indicator for you that you realized this was a problem? I mean, obviously it's polluting the ocean. We can see all that, right? We can visibly see all that as just normal people that aren't studying this. But from a biological perspective and from a human perspective in our bodies, what was the telltale sign, and what kind of started you down this trail?
So as I say, I'm an environmental pollution person. So I started in the environment. I actually started looking in sewage. I know, very attractive subject for many people. It's an area of huge pollution. We all produce sewage, and therefore it is an issue that we have to deal with. And that's something that I feel strongly about, dealing with our problems. So I was working there and I looked at microplastics, and what we found was that the smaller you look, the more there are. So initially we thought there weren't too many, and then we got the technology to look smaller, and we're like, oh, there's a lot more, and it's exponential growth. And once I started to realize the size of these, this is when it started to concern me in terms of a human health perspective, and realizing that actually, if they are this small, we don't know we're eating them, we don't know we're breathing them in, and they could be doing serious damage to us. So I was very English. I was down the pub, and somebody said, "So why do I care? It's in the oceans. Why do I care? Because that's all we'd really thought about." And I said, "Well, you should care because you're eating it." And they said, "Oh, well, I don't eat fish." I was like, but you eat vegetables, you eat meat, you eat all these other things, and all of them have microplastics in them. Uh, the packaging that surrounds our food is producing microplastics on them, as well as it being inside the food. And then I started working with the local hospital. They have a respiratory team. They were very keen to have a look at this as well. And I started to see it inside us, in our lungs, in particularly asthma and COPD patients. And that's when I thought, really, we need to tackle this. We need to focus on this as a specific area now.